What is up, YouTube? Brian here from Boardwipe Gaming. I made top 4 at the recent Meadowlands tournament once again. There's a Meadowlands Discord. Every month they do Meadowlands Melees. I went 3-1 in Swiss, lost in top 4, so kind of the same thing as last time. Yeah, once again got max seed in top 4, much more than I max seed my opponents. I think. I don't actually remember the whole thing. I just remember getting max seed a bunch and being displeased. I didn't change anything about my list, I don't think. I still like everything about it. The non-engine is probably like the flex spots, like breakthrough, torrential, but all the cards are really good. As people are starting to figure out that it's just kind of like Mermail City, like everything in top 4 this month was Mermail. So maybe Max C should be somewhere in the main deck. Maybe Moon Glacier is gimmicky. I don't really know. I just remember pulling off a 3-card hand loop last month. I got really excited about it, so I've been keeping Moon Glacier in, but probably don't need it. Can probably take it out. But yeah, let's watch some replays. Alright, so this is the duelist. They also got top 4 this month. They won a Meadowlands Melee a few months ago that I stole their list from. I opened kind of awkward here. I'm not sure if big eyeing the Lind is really a good play. I got Dark Hold, that was unfortunate. And they just have a lot of discard outlets here. And unfortunately, I'm going to get Dweller before my Lind because they can just do all sorts of things. And I got Moon Glacier and all of Dweller, and I lost. That Lind torrential doesn't work. I get max seed. I give him a draw just to clear both materials on Gotchi. I get sphered. And now I get Dwellered because I once again have 2 level 4s on the field. Avarice. I don't know. I'm sure I didn't play like super optimally, but there wasn't much I could have done because I just get like max seed into a blue. Oh, I didn't get max seed here because I didn't pitch like Gund or anything. I pitched 2 like horrible cards just to search Sphere with Megalo. Like what am I gonna top deck for this? Nothing, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I probably didn't play like super optimally, but I just didn't have enough to do. I felt like everything I tried to do was just answered, and I didn't have any answers to the Dwellers. This is what it is. Round 2, I play against Dark World. And I get turn 1 Dweller passed. So I Monster Reborn the Graph, I attack over the Dweller. Conserving resources. I have Torrential Lind, which is nice. I let him crash the Grapha here. That doesn't seem like it's doing too much. So now I'm just poking him with Lind, trying to put pressure. Doing some plays. good stuff, and then I just have game. So slow start for Dark World means the pressure I put early just was like insurmountable. Got a good hand here if I can get into a discard outlet. I've got the debunk for graveyard effects, which is nice. And I have a hand that doesn't get super punished by deck dev, which was lucky. The fact that I had Pike and Dragoon, that was good. I just Sphere here for something to attack over the Dweller. It makes the gun dice, or the gun and the infantry I search less good, just because I wasn't able to use Sphere for a discard outlet. But then they chose gunned. I think kind of a misstep there. They special dad and then they didn't like use dad's effect right away. They just Dark World dealings first. They discarded the gun, which allowed me to summon the Pike and discard the infantry to pop the dad. So that was kind of big. And I debunk on that, which puts me in a really good spot. I lose the Diva, but that's okay. They're top decking into like 2 monsters. There wasn't much they could have topped except another Gates, and had like a good card in hand already for it. So I just took their Grapha to take it out of rotation, forced them to draw an out to it just to put it back in their graveyard, and they did not, so I won. It was nice. They started a little slow, and the deck dev wasn't super oppressive because I drew Pike Dragoon. Go me. Round 3, so now I'm 1-1. Round 3, we play against the Fire Fist Rabbit deck, which is the other popular deck this format, so it is surprising that you don't see more of it. Get off an early Catastro here. He's able to get around Catastro with the Tiger King, but I'm going to be able to attack over it with what I summon off Lynn. And then just making a Gaius against this deck is super oppressive. Played into Torrential when I maybe shouldn't have. Oh, there's a misstep there. I didn't pause it in time. They didn't chain the Fiendish Chain to the Marksman. This was caught after the game. He didn't realize at the time that he could have done that to keep the Fiendish Chain face up. If he chained the Fiendish Chain to the Marksman, targeting the Gaius is a much better spot because he's got the Bear in hand, I think, for next turn, so unlucky. Game 2, we're going, and they open Rabbit this time. I open a handful of big ones with no real discards, but then I draw a gun, which is nice, so I can get Sphere. Megalo gets warning though. Then we get Mirror Force. I don't know, Logi is not doing a whole lot. But like, I don't know. My hand's not super good right now. Pike gets bottomless, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just gonna get blown out here. I might even die. Yeah, I think I died there. So, blocking didn't really do anything, but I just couldn't get through the trap cards. I didn't have any way to hold advantage with my discard outlets because all the water monsters I drew to discard weren't Atlanteans. And the Megalo getting warning was huge, so unlucky. Again, no good discard outlets to start. I got infantry here, but that's better going second. I've got a sphere to stop myself from getting bared, unless they have the MST, and if they have the MST, they have the MST, right? I'm not going to set any of these monsters to play around with having bear MST. There we go, so I get the wind off. It's, I don't know, kind of strange, I think. Did they attack the Lind there instead of waiting until the end phase? I don't know. But because I had Diva in hand, I get the Duloran combo where the level 4 summoned off Lind goes into Duloran, and you can bounce back whatever you summoned off Diva in the hand for your discard outlets. So I think I go a little aggro here into Torrential just because I want the Dragoon to search Megalo. But I hit a Torrential, so I said, what are the odds they have the second one? And they did not. And I have chain blocked out of the debunk both times. Debunk is really good against Mermail if you're using like the normal summon, right? But if you're pitching off Teus Megalo, they're always going to be chain blocked, so you're never going to get off a debunk. Unlucky. I don't have game because of the Lance, and I forgot to summon Teus in attack mode. But they just didn't have anything to do. And Gaios is good against this deck. So we win round 3, just gotta win one more, and we'll make top cut again. And now we play against the Chaos Dragon deck. I didn't know that this deck was a thing still all the way in 2013. I thought it had died by then. Yeah, I'm not letting them resolve a flip effect, a mark spinning pop, and then Gun is going to summon the lead. Double Trag was wild. Hit over both, summoned both. I don't know if I would have sequenced it quite like that if I were playing the Chaos Dragon. He just kind of lost a whole lot of hand advantage and then got stuck into a Gaios, like, and then I just negate the Vulcan. I don't know. Pop the flip effect, and then I don't put game on. Oh no, I do put game on board because I have the sphere. Flip the sphere, attack for game. Yeah, Mermail just checks the Chaos Dragon deck, I think, quite a bit. Especially with all the flip effect monsters, like the Raikos. I don't know why he set Card Trooper. I don't remember what got Veilured. Oh, the Diva got Veilured, so I just tributed it from Megalo to attack twice. That's what happened. Had a second Diva. So we get to, yeah. I get tragged again, but I don't know. I get tragged and then Megalo can just attack over it. So go into Lauren, bounce both, and then I can move Glacier, hit 2 cards. They have double Light Pulsar, but neither is a Chaos Sorcerer or anything, so I'm not like super worried about it. And I think they just pass. I don't think. There's either not a good 6 in their extra deck, or, I don't know. I didn't have anything I wanted to, like, waste here. It didn't feel like the need. something might go to get a sphere and then just leaving a light pulsar that can attack over it seemed bad, so I just held. And summoned Lila past turn, and they did not mill a Necrogardna. So now I can Megalo, grab the sphere, I can Monster Reborn, Megalo Tribute Dragoons, Dragoons Search, blah blah blah, and summon the Diva, and do all sorts of things. And this, I think, is just game, right? 700 plus 16 plus 18 is 34. Oh, is that 300 short? Oh, Megalo gets to attack twice. Yeah, that was just game. So yeah, we beat the Chaos Dragon deck. We made it to top 4 of 2 Meadowlands tournaments in a row. I'm sure I'm not playing this deck optimally. That's just how good it is. Mermails tier 1. So if you like Mermail mirrors, get to top 4 of these Meadowlands Discord tournament. Double Max C. Like a slow start, right? Like, but I get Max Seed. So what am I supposed to do? So I make Gotchi, set Breakthrough Pass. It's not the best thing in the world, but I hit the Reborn, which is tough. I could have Breakthrough'd the Gaios, but it felt better to hold the Breakthrough on the Gaios for my turn. And then I just get Max Seed again. And then, so here I'm thinking, oh, I can attack the Gaios activates its effect, and then I can break through it, but that's just not how it works. I was too tilted from the 2 Max Seeds in a row. I went to battle phase after resolving Avarice, and then remembered that my Catastrophe couldn't attack. So I just did that, and then they changed it. I attacked over the Wind, and I just lost the game from there. I don't know. I'm not sure there was a line I could have done anything with through the Max C. I'm sure I could have just passed and held the Breakthrough and break through the Gaios on their turn. But I bet they still find a way to just make it not matter. Because, yeah, they had the Diva, they could have just... Oh, and they play Scrap Dragon. So, nothing I can do. Maxi is oppressive. I didn't feel like I had a good first turn play, so I said MST pass. And then I just take a crap ton of damage. This is unfortunate. They do the thing, I take all the damage, they go into Lauren to bounce both the cards back. We've seen this film before. Marksman pop the set. I get to Dragoons, which is nice. And then I do some stuff, grab Turge, grab Lead. Because now I can pitch Gund. Lead, I can do some stuff. Doesn't have Monster Reborn too, so I'm going to end up making a Dweller if I have to. Yeah, I can lead, rip a card, I can make a Dweller and a Gaio, so just set Sphere. Then I'm in a good spot. They avarice me for the second game in a row. And do not draw Dark Hole. Can't really do much. And they concede to the Dweller. Ban Dweller, ban Maxi. And then game 3. I get some stuff, and I open double Dragoons. Like, okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. And then my Megalo gets debugged. I was like, oh, that actually kind of hurts. Like, I pitched the Marksman and the Dragoon, so the Marksman was just wasted. The Dragoon grabbed me Diva. But then I didn't have Sphere. And then I had another Megalo, and then I get Max Seed. So it's just, I get Sphere, but at what cost? I summon back Lead. I attack. And then I'm sitting here, I rip a card. And then Gaios just didn't seem like the right play, so I set Sphere and pass. But even like Sphere with Diva in hand is just, it's so not good. I probably shouldn't have even used Megalo in the first place there just to get Sphere. I maybe should have just Diva'd. But like Megalo Gun for the lead, I just felt, it felt so good until I got Max Seed, and then it felt so bad. I don't know. Maybe there was a way I could have played this a little bit better to mitigate the effect that Max C would have on the hand. But like, I don't know. It felt like I even checked for Max C at first with the first Megalo, but they debunked instead. Probably because of the Marksman. They didn't want to lose the debunk. I don't know. If there's any Mermail players that play Meadowlands out there that want to walk through how they would have played this hand, feel free to chime in. But yeah, it really just didn't feel like I was supposed to lose this game opening double Dragoons with this hand. And I got debunked in Max Seed, so you know, it is what it is. Alright, I've once again gotten knocked out of top 4. Unlucky. Oh look, I found my maxis. Alright, well, there you have it. Meadowlands Melee 15. Here's the deck list one more time. Deck list will be in the description. Oh, that's not it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this is deck list Soul Charge? Here's my Meadowlands one. Here it is. Any time to be live. For the next Meadowlands tournament, we're going to toy around with some changes. Going to try and fit Maxi into the main deck. We might cut Moulin Glacia. It's good, but it just feels like I want cards that are going to be more useful more often. And maybe I'm just not playing the deck right. Maybe it's easier to tutor out than I think it is, but I don't know. I just feel like if my Dragoons is searching Moulin Glacia, my hand is already really good, right? Should be. So, I don't know. We'll toy around with it, and then hopefully we'll see a dub for Meadowlands Melee 16.